Hello everyone, my name is Matthew Battistini and this is my class project for my computer class. So, I would like to start off by just establishing the problem that we have at hand, and these are our problem requirements, and I'll go through them very briefly. So, 1, we have research and pick a suitable computer and router for your needs. 2, all devices must be protected against intrusion from other people. 3, devices must be secure against malware. 4, people using the devices must be security aware. 5, internet access must be secure from unauthorized access or intrusion. 6, all devices must be up to date and properly functioning. 7, all critical data must be recoverable in the event of failure. And 8, the digital communications environment must be safe to use and defend. So another way of rephrasing all of this is essentially we need to find a suitable router and desktop computer for all of our needs. The router has to be able to provide internet to not only the PC, but also to smartphones, any other smart devices that we have within the home. This even includes any additional computers and laptops. And essentially all these devices must be protected and secure against any malware because all these devices can be containing important information that should be undisclosed to any outside sources. So the next question is, who does this really affect? So the main person affected by this issue are the people who are using these devices daily. So what we are trying to do here is we are trying to make sure that we are as protected from malware as we possibly can be. And like I said, the people who are using the devices are the ones who are the most affected. And I did want to bring up, before we get onto the solutions, which kind of these malwares are most common that we might come across. So the first one is Trojans, and I think we've all heard these before. These are essentially malware that disguise themselves as safe or desirable code, but in actuality they are a virus themselves, who will go into your computer and typically steal very important information. Another one is adware. This one can be particularly annoying. It's essentially a type of malware that gets in your computer, and what it does is it bombards your computer with ads of all unwanted varieties. So much so that it can even crash some computers in some case. And then the last one I wanted to bring up was spyware. This one's particularly alarming. So spyware essentially steals users' data and it goes completely undetected. But the creepiest thing about spyware is that it tracks everything from video and audio to where you type on your keyboard. But with all that being said, what can we actually do about this issue as a whole? So I'm going to bring up my alternative solution at first. So my alternative solution would be to install a firewall. A firewall is a great way to keep malware out of your devices as a whole. However, it can be a little expensive and there are different kinds out there. And so it can be a little hard to figure out which one is the overall best fit for you. I will say the whole reason though that this is only an alternate solution and not my main proposed recommended solution is simply the fact that the router that I have chosen for this project actually thankfully already has a router installed. Not a router, a firewall installed. I'm so sorry. So essentially, now that we have that out of the way, I feel like it's a great solution, but it's one that we kind of already have. So what is the best thing that I think we should do? I think the main solution that we should have for this issue as a whole is having educated users. And what I mean for this is essentially, I mean the users of these devices on the daily, the people who are using the computers, the phones, all these devices. We want to make sure that they are completely aware of all the potential threats that they come across, all the different types of malware, things like that. We want them to be aware of any kind of suspicious looking advertisements, anything of that nature that can let adware get into your computer. We also feel that this is a great life skill and that it also has the most longevity out of all possible solutions that I was able to come up with. And it's also the cheapest too on top of that because it's technically free to impart this knowledge upon anyone who is using these computers. And not only will it protect them with the current devices we have, it will protect them for life. So this is really just a fantastic overall solution, and this is why I have it as my main recommended solution. It protects all the people involved, and it can help protect them for the rest of their lives. So with all that being said, thank you so much. This has been my project, and I hope you have a great day.